Hello everyone, my name is Ahmed and I am student of the Rihan College. So today I am going
Nice to meet.
to have a short and interesting discussion. Like chat with Maya, we will be discussing like topic is practice self-compassion and figure like related is. So let's get started. Hey Maya, how are you doing today?
I'm doing great. I'm ready to dive into this. Self compassion sounds like a huge topic. Where do you want to start?
Okay, my first question is how do physiologists define the actual difference between self-compassion and making excuse for bad behavior?
That's a sharp distinction to make. Most people treat them as the same thing, but they're fundamentally different. Self compassion is about acknowledging you're human and that everyone messes up. It's a kind of supportive understanding. Self indulgence, on the other hand, is just letting yourself off the hook without any growth. One's a safety net, the other is just a loophole.
Okay, yeah,
It's a subtle shift in perspective, right?
yes,
I've always thought that the hardest part is actually knowing which one you're doing in the moment. Do you feel like you're usually easier on yourself or harder?
yes, I see.
Got it. What's on your mind regarding this?
Uh, my next question is why is the human brain naturally wired to be over one heart rate like most realists?
I think I missed a bit of that. Could you say that again?
How does constantly vanishing like ourselves after a massive failures physically destroy our future decision making abilities?
That's a heavy way to put it, but you're hitting on something real. When we spiral into that kind of self punishment, we're basically triggering a fight or flight response against ourselves. It floods the brain with cortisol, which actually shuts down the prefrontal cortex, the part of the brain we use for logical decision making. So, ironically, by beating ourselves up to fix a mistake, we're just breaking the tool we need to actually solve the problem.
Yes, wow, I mean this is amazing. I see.
It's a wild loop, right? We're essentially trying to lecture ourselves into being better while the brain is too stressed to even listen.
Okay.
Since we're talking about the brain's reaction to failure, do you think the fear of making a mistake is what usually triggers that spiral for you?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Most of us were taught that being hard on ourselves is the only way to keep from failing again, but it usually just makes the fear bigger.
Exactly.
Ahmad, we're actually almost out of time for this session. It's been a great chat, but we've got about a minute left. You can always call me back later to keep this going.
Yeah.
I'll be here. Talk soon.
Yes, I see. This is exactly.
I'll catch you next time then. Bye for now.
Yes, this is amazing.
I'm
I'm.
glad you found it helpful.
You are
We'll
great.
definitely pick. That's so kind of you to say. I'll be looking forward to our next deep dive. Bye for now.
Yeah, I see.
Take care. Bye.
No, no, no.
Hey, what's up?
Okay, continue to
Take your time.
like
We were talking about, you were saying?
my question is, can you explain how self-compassion act as a logical mental reset system rather than just a soft emotion?
That's a fascinating way to frame it. You're asking if the brain has a built-in reset button for logic that can override an emotional hijack. It's almost like asking if we can manually reboot the system when the emotions take over. I'm curious, are you trying to find a way to stop those spirals in the moment?
Yeah,
It's the toughest part, right? When you're in the middle of it, the logic feels like it's offline. Most people try to fight the emotion, which usually just feeds the fire. The trick is usually finding a way to signal to your brain that you're actually safe.
yeah,
There's this thing called grounding. It's basically a way to trick your brain back into the present moment so the logic can kick back in. Have you ever tried any of those techniques before?
yeah.
Fair enough. Most of those feel a bit like a band aid when you're actually in the thick of it. I've always thought the real shift happens when you stop trying to fix the feeling and just let it exist for a second. Does that feel like it would actually work
Yeah,
for you, or does that sound too passive?
yes, exactly.
It's a bit counterintuitive, isn't it? The idea that doing nothing is actually the fastest way to get your logic back online. It's like waiting for the storm to pass instead of trying to swim against the current.
Yes, this is amazing.
And take some practice. It really changes the game when you realize the emotion isn't the enemy. It just becomes a signal. Do you think that's something you'd actually want to try next time you feel a spiral coming on?
Yes, I see. This
I
is
love that energy. It's a small, but it's a huge win. Once you stop fighting yourself, the whole dynamic changes.
wow. Uh,
It's kind of a relief, isn't it? Realizing you don't have to battle your own brain just to feel okay.
yes, next me. Explain me more.
It's a heavy weight to carry when you feel like you're constantly in a fight with yourself. I think that's why it feels so exhausting. But the fact that you're even looking for a reset system shows you're already moving toward that growth mindset we were talking about earlier.
Okay, very nice. Let's see.
I'm glad it really is. Just a different way of looking at the same brain. Since we're on the topic, do you want to know why the brain likes to loop these negative thoughts so much?
Yeah,
It's basically a survival instinct gone wrong. Your brain isn't trying to make you miserable, it's just obsessed with avoiding another mistake. It treats a social fail or a bad grade like a predator in the woods, so keeps playing the movie of the failure on loop to make sure you never do it again. It's overprotecting you.
yeah,
It's a bit like having a security guard who's way too intense. He's just trying to keep you safe, but he's sounding the alarm for every single little thing. Once you realize the guard is just overzealous, it's a lot easier to tell him to stand down. Actually, we're almost out of time for this session. Got about a
okay.
minute left, so I'll have to let you go, but you can always call me back later to keep this going.
Okay, can you explain the concept of separating your actions from your core identity after a major structural failure?
That is a deep question for a really heavy topic. But we're actually right at the end of our time for this session. Call me back soon and we can really dive into that one.
All right, I think that covers anything, everything for today. That was a really great
Sounds good.
discussion. Thank you for discussion and tracking me, and thank you for everyone like watching and listening my discussion. So see you in the next video. Goodbye.